Hello everybody and welcome back to Rimworld with T's Mods. I'm your host Alex and this is FCOG Gaming. Unfortunately, lost a couple of colonists last episode, but it's not the end of the world. It sucks that we don't have the manpower, but yeah, I think we'll be able to make it through just fine. We do have a couple sarcophagi that are being built right now, and yeah, should be okay. So anyway, that makes me realize that I'm going to need to expand all of my walls. So let's go ahead and do that. Because what they did last time, oh, that one's not even, it really needs to be expanded. What they did on that attack is they were able to snipe through the corner and hit my turret, which is not good. So let's try and prevent them from doing that again. Also, I think what I'm going to do is run a line of sandbags behind each of these turret things. And that's just going to give our colonists a place to set up when they are fighting off the bad guys. And that should work just fine. Alright, so let's speed up time a little bit. Spring is coming, which is a good thing. Combat supplier. Let's see what he has to offer us. We do have a good pistol, which would be kind of nice to have. They also have a nice sniper rifle, which I think I'm going to go with that. Do I have enough? I don't have enough money for it, though. Well, that sucks. I guess I can go with the good pistol. Go ahead and do that. Hopefully, it should get picked up and put into these equipment racks. Hopefully. Yeah, okay. So let's look at our characters here. Do we have anybody that's melee that should be shooting? No, we don't. And they have a pistol that's good, but it's at 65%. That should be okay. His survival rifle is not very good. Is that... Yeah, that should be alright. Not too worried about it. But yeah, okay, so we have our colonists buried. So we've got all that queued up to be built. Should be getting built here shortly. Snow is starting to melt off the map, which is nice. Alright, so what I want to do at some point is I want to floor this. And let's look at what we can do. I want to do it in wood. What's the light wood have for a beauty rating? It doesn't have a beauty rating. That's fine though. What do we have under more floors? Got rough paving. Yeah, let's just go with the light wood floor. We'll go ahead and get that queued up. Should be relatively easy to do. And that's mostly just for aesthetic reasons. Not really a good reason to do that, but you know. Are we already out of steel? Looks like we are, which is not good. Let's go ahead and mine this stuff out. Might as well grab that too while we're at it. Because we are going to need the steel. Did this steel ever get picked up? Yeah, it did. Alright, so we're actually in pretty dire straits as far as steel goes. Glad I noticed that those turrets weren't getting built, because it's bad. It's a bad thing to run out of. So let's Uncle Squirrel, that's not a big deal. Let's keep mining this stuff out. Just keep flagging it as it gets revealed here. And we're doing amazingly well on meat, which is good. How are our crops going? Doing pretty well. Oh, we actually have tomatoes. That's cool. So that should trigger some fine meals being made. It's also going to trigger some clothing being made since that cotton's there. Hopefully. So yeah, those tomato plants don't yield a lot, but it'd be a nice change for them to have fine meals instead of simple meals. I would think, anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and just flag all of that to be mined out. Pretty sure that'll be okay. And we might as well do that with this too. Might be wasting a little bit of time, but not to the point where I really care about it. Alright, let's look at our home zones, because I'm pretty sure those probably changed. Yeah, so rid of that stuff so we don't have stupid people doing stupid things. Like I said, at some point I really need to get deadfall traps set up over here, but I still think we're okay for right now. Oops. There we go. Alright, we got some potatoes too. Awesome. Yeah, we're starting to get our first set of crops in, which is great. We're also starting to plant out here, which is kind of surprising because it's still below freezing. But I guess March is probably the designated trigger for it. So, whatever. They might be wasting their time, but who cares? Alright, so we have a stonecutter's table. Let's see here. What I think I might do is I'm going to build another room. Not really going to do anything with it yet, but I just want to have the means to set up our electric smelter when we get there. And also, I think I might set up an artist bench. And we'll go ahead and set the wooden floorboards there. Oh, that needs to be bigger, doesn't it? Shit. Never mind on that. We'll just expand that one. It'll be fine. And wooden floorboards there. And we'll get a lamp set up in there too. Should be perfectly acceptable. Alright, so how are we doing on fine meals? Oh, actually we're making our soup first, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. We have a lot of potatoes, which is definitely good. We've got even more over here waiting to be hauled. Making our clothing, which is great. Yeah, we'll go ahead and cancel those because that's going to be... I don't think Menino is going to come back from the grave just to finish his pants, or whatever it was. Yeah. Be nice if we had another cook. Taz is not great at cooking. Do we have at least a guy that's a 3? We don't. I don't want to give everybody food poisoning. So that kind of sucks. We'll let these guys kind of repair everything. We do have an exotic goods trader, which is great. Can sell off all this clothing, because I think everybody's clothed, from what I know. Do we want to sell off the kidney and the lung? I don't think we really need to. Got a monkey. Never had a monkey before. I don't know if it would be really worth it. But yeah, we'll go ahead and sell them that stuff. That should be okay. Because we're getting into growing season, so we should have a lot of cloth stuff coming up. Should be just fine. So let's look over here at potential sites for our hay farm. Hay farm, hay. Okay, I'll never do that again. So I think this is going to be our hay stockpile. So let's go ahead and flag that to be mined out, like so. And then we also need a nice growing spot for it. I don't want to go too far down. But this wouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Yeah, I think that's all soil. Let's go ahead and slow down time a little bit. Pretty sure that's all soil. Oh, that's gravel. Okay, so let's cancel that. Can I do it off of this wall at all? Let's see. I don't think that's going to work out for us. And that's a big vein of gravel. I think I'm just going to have to go right in the middle here. So we'll go something like that. Your soil, right? Yeah. So I think that will work. And let's go ahead. Gotta figure out where my corner is here. So that first tuft of grass there. Yeah. And then it's going to go down past this tuft of grass. Right? Yeah. All right, so we'll go ahead and fill that in. Something like that. And up. We'll put an auto door there. So straight across there. We need one there, there, and across the top. And that looks good. Okay. Okay, so that should be okay for us. Next thing is I need to run power out there, which might be interesting. Let's go ahead and just go ahead and run it like this. We'll actually run a switch right, or run a line right there, and we'll just have power redundancy. Should be okay. Because I think I'm going to move this security stuff out once I get this pasture walled in. That should be fine. Okay, so we can fast forward time a little bit. Alright, it looks like we've made all the soups that we can make. And we're starting in on the fine meals, which is great. Got a bunch of deer up there. I don't think we need to worry about hunting, though. If anything, we need something that has a good amount of leather, like muffalo. But, that being said, if I see any muffalo, I'm going to try and tame them. Because muffalo not only give you wool, they give you milk, which is a great thing to have. Alright, I think that's enough steel for right now. Hopefully. Yeah, we're starting to build up this stuff, which is great. Another exotic goods trader. How much clothing have we made? Not much. Let's go ahead and contact them, see what they have for sale. We can sell that hat. Yeah, it should be okay. We'll just sell the hat. It'll be fine. Wait, why did I not trade you out? You should get that pistol, dude. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. It's kind of dumb of me. Alright. We'll flag that to be hauled. We'll go ahead and set down a stockpile here. And it's not going to be used right now, but it's going to be critical, clear all, foods, and hay. And as soon as we get this set up, we are going to start growing hay and just kind of get a nice little stockpile of it built up. So when we do have animals, they aren't going to starve to death, which would be nice. Not starving to death is always a good thing. So anyway, I'm a little bit over my typical episode length, so not a very exciting episode, but we did kind of take care of some stuff that needed to be taken care of. And yeah, should be pretty well set up for animals by the end of the next episode. So until next time, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button for me, please. It would mean the world to me. I mean, I might even give you a hug if you really want one. Yeah, if you want to see more of this series and other series that I'm doing, hit subscribe for me. And yeah, as always, remember to take care of yourselves out there, and thanks for watching.